gets worse. It gets worse. Hold on.
Dude, that's what I love about Joey Diaz. He goes into like detail, like he paints the picture in your fucking brain
Yep.
of whatever he's talking about. He's a good fucking storyteller, man.
Agreed. I like Joey
You would
Diaz
be,
a lot.
you would be my best friend if I was like a C-list celebrity.
Definitely.
I'd be kicking it with Uncle Joey every day.
Joey Karate.
He would peer pressure me into getting so much higher than I've ever thought about being.
You're gonna get higher than you ever been before, dog.
I'm gonna look at him. And I'm gonna say no, because Davey, I've been so fucking high so many times, bro. There have been times where I've been scared. There have been times where I've laughed until I pissed my pants. It's just nah, bro. I'll fuck up a bag of chips real quick.
I got so high one time, and I think I've told this story before, but I got so high one time I shit my pants.
What the fuck?
I was doing bong rips. This was probably, I want to say, 2012 ish. So it wasn't even that long ago. But I'm sitting there doing bong rips, and I'm smoking this really strong weed that I probably shouldn't have been smoking through bong anyway. And I was taking these huge rips, and I took one towards the end of the bowl, and it was like really really fucking harsh. So I'm trying not to let it go, and then my body just couldn't take it, so I just fucking blew that shit out and started coughing, and I was like coughing, but I was also like really fucking high, so I was laughing real hard. But then I coughed so hard I kind of lost control of my bowels a little bit, and some poop slipped out.
Should have had a fucking V8, dog.
Yeah, that was funny, dude. I'm sitting on my bed.
Almost guarantee you didn't drink a fucking V8 that morning.
I was sitting on my bed, like sitting there cross-legged, like Indian style, like try.
Indian style.
Yeah, dude.
Who
And
else is listening to this? Who
dude,
else is in here?
I'm
This nigga-
I'm sitting there Indian style with my bong, right? Just like hacking like crazy. And I'm trying to like look at something on my wall, or like a little pattern on my bong that I can focus on, so I don't die. Because I'm like coughing so hard, I'm like, I think I'm gonna die. And then I kept coughing, and I pooped. I loaded up my pants, man. It was crazy.
That's great. That is great.
Dude, there was fuck, it was probably about a week later, right? And I'm getting high as fuck again, doing bong rips, and like I feel really hungry, I gotta get something to eat. So I get up to go into the kitchen, and I stood up way too fast, and I took 2 steps out of my bedroom door, and my fucking knees buckled, and I wiped out. I fucking wiped out, bro. But like my knees just gave out, and I didn't I God damn
I did the shit in the pants with gravity bong.
it. It gets worse. It gets worse. Hold on. So like so my legs give out, and I don't like tilt to the side or anything, or like tip over. I go straight down.
Put on your blinkers and pull over, nigga.
I went straight down. It was like I was hit by a sniper round.
Guy with a scorpion death drop.
And it was like yeah. And it was like 2 a.m. or some shit. So I'm like sitting there all lightheaded, and I'm like, fuck, I think I just fell down. So I sit there for a minute, and I gain my bearings, and I get back up, and I make it into the kitchen. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have some cereal. So I load up this huge fucking bowl of cereal, bro. A huge bowl. and pour the milk in, grab my spoon and everything, and I'm walking back to my bedroom, and I was like, okay, I got to be careful because this is where I went down last time, and I don't want to drop my. And I'm like, I don't want to drop my cereal, so
Dropped his whole bowl.
I'm like walking by like really careful. I'm like, I'm not gonna go down. I'm not gonna go down. And I get past that spot and I get into my room. I close the door. I turn around and my fucking knees go out and I went down again. This time the fucking cereal went fucking everywhere, dude. Oh god, it was a nightmare. And it wasn't even like a good cereal. It was Cheerios. It was plain ass everyday Cheerios with like 2 tablespoons of sugar.
I'm
And
at work.
dude, I didn't even get to put the spoon in the bowl, bro. That sucked. That yeah, that was terrible. That's probably my most, let me see. Yeah, probably my most embarrassing story, I think, are those two. And it's it's funny that they happen just like weeks apart.
I did a gravity bong rip out, one of those 3-liter ones.
Oh god, I've done that.
5-10 people, and I shit my pants too, but it was in front of everybody too.
Yes.
I had to go home.
Sometimes you can't fucking help it. Like way back in the day, we were chilling at my house, me and my friends, still in high school and shit, and we're chilling there smoking weed and stuff, and this girl who like I'm still to this day like really close friends with, um, she had come by with a couple of my other friends, and I didn't know her too well at the time, but unbeknownst to me, I found out later that she had like a huge crush on me. So we were just sitting there all, hanging out, smoking out of the bong again. When she gets past the bong and she takes like this huge fucking rip, just this little like real thin girl, cute and everything, attractive and whatnot, but like thin, small. And she takes this big bong rip and she passes it uh to whoever, and she fucking loses it and she starts fucking coughing, and I'm like sitting kind of like right in front of her a little bit, and she fucking pukes right in front of me. Like some of it came out of her nose. Oh, it was gross. Funny though.
Yeah, that happened to me a lot, but that was also when I was drinking, smoking later on, doing those bigger rips than usual, and you're drunk.
Yep. Yeah, I've hit gravity bongs and then have had to like immediately fucking sit down because I knew I was gonna fucking black out. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that feeling a little bit. I imagine that's probably like what death is like.
Well, the person that took a hit right before me did the sit down, took the big old rip from the gravity bong, went to sit down, missed the chair, and fell backwards.
Nice.
So then it was my turn, and I just shit my pants, like coughing, hacking so bad.
Oh man, Marvin, at least I was at home, dude. At least I was at home, just a few feet away from the bathroom. You were at a fucking party or whatever. Oh, that's horrific.
Well, I no-sold it and was like, I'll be right back, while I lived like 2 blocks away.
Oh,
they just
that's
thought
good.
I farted real bad. But it was one of those runny ass farts.
Oh no! So on the way home, it's like running down your leg and shit.
Yeah, they didn't actually. No one
Oh.
knew, because they were still laughing at my buddy trying to get up, because he was like lost. One of those deals. Like, that's the reason I started coughing, was because he fell over while I was taking the hit.
Oh, of course, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I've done that before too.
Those were the days.
Yeah, glad all that shit's behind me. I can't even drink hard like I used to anymore, man. Like if I have if I drink like 6 to 8 beers or whatever in a few shots, typical evening, The next day I feel like fucking death.
Well, I can drink like what I used to, but about after maybe 6 beers, 7 beers, I would just go blackout drunk.
Yeah,
Stumble.
that's never good, dude. I've woken up so many times like back in the day after like going out to drink. I'll like wake up and I'll be like, okay, where am I? What the fuck happened? And I'll look at my phone and I'll have a bunch of messages from people, just like talking shit or like, do you remember last night and shit like that. I'm like, oh,
I
uh,
had to turn my phone off and hide it. Like if I knew I was going out drinking, I would just turn my phone off or just leave it at home because I would do the drunken text at like 5 in the morning to some random person.
yeah, I mean, it
You know,
turns.
those bars that have like for a good time call this slut
Oh
and
yeah, of
phone number.
course, of
I would
course.
do that. I would do that.
Oh, so it's you. You're the culprit.
No, I would just call the numbers.
Oh, you'd call. Oh, Jesus! I didn't think anybody ever actually did that. Did you ever score? Did you ever get laid from calling a number off a bathroom wall?
One of them ended up being my ex.
Oh shit! Was she your ex at the time though?
Yeah, she was my ex at the time.
That's
It was
good. Could
like,
you imagine going into a bathroom at a bar and you see a fucking number on the wall for a good time call and you're like, I know that number. That's my fucking girlfriend's number. And I need another 40 cents or so.
what?
Try and get some waffle mix.